Hello everyone and welcome. BogartWilley here. I'm gonna need you to go fuck yourself. Okay. Alright.
Okay, take 16. For the people who are having troubles installing Windows 11, maybe your computer is not supported. If your computer has a 64-bit CPU and it runs Windows 10 or is compatible with Windows 10, it's compatible with Windows 11. All of the restrictions and requirements that Microsoft has put on Windows 11 are all artificial, and you can actually get around all of them really simply. You're going to want to go to Google and type in Rufus. Okay. Now make sure that the website you go to is rufus.ie. Sometimes there's a ad that pops up that says it's the official site. It's a scam. It's malicious. Just go to rufus.ie. This is the website it's going to bring up. If you're on a browser that isn't Brave, you're going to get these ads. If you're on Brave browser, none of this shows up. You're going to come down here, get the portable version specifically. I've already got it downloaded. This is the portable version. Now what you're going to do is you're going to insert your USB drive. Select it. You're going to come down here and it's going to say something else. Let me close it. Okay, it's going to say disk or ISO image. Please select. Hit select. Select your ISO. Make sure this is on GPT, non-CSM. Then you're going to come down here, quick format. You could check your device for bad blocks. I would recommend doing this if it's an old device or something that you haven't used in a while, or if maybe you're having inconsistent reads or writes to the device. I would say click check device and uncheck quick format. But if you know your device is good, maybe it's brand new, the defaults are fine. Hit start. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to check all of these options. And now this one's the main one for people who are having problems with requirements for Windows 11. Hit this box. This one lets you create an offline account without having to go over all the hurdles or use command prompt or anything. This box here actually lets you create by default, just streamlined. It won't even ask you. Regional options, this is so you can skip having to set your time zone and stuff. Disable the data collection, again, streamlines, skips the entire prompt for that, so less creepiness. You're going to hit OK. And when you do that, it's going to format the drive. It's going to put Windows 11 on there. Now, there is another way that you can do it. Crap. Really? Come on now. So there's multiple ways that you can download Windows 11. And I'm going to show you all of the ones that you need to know. Ignore that. So it's going to be one of three options. There's the download through Rufus, which is something that I would say should be your last resort, really. Now, there's the noob way, and there's the I got this way. If you're new to computers, you're going to want to do the noob way, obviously. You're going to go to Google and you're going to type in Windows 11 ISO download. Get it from Microsoft. Now when you come in here, you're going to want to scroll down to the third section. Hit the box, Windows 11 Multi Edition. It's going to bring you back to the same page. It's going to ask you for your language. Hit your language, hit confirm. It's going to bring you back to the same page. Hit 64-bit. And then it's going to download it. Then, if you want the I know what I'm doing, I got this way, you're going to go to UUP dump. And you're going to go to which branch do you want. Okay. 99% of people are going to want the public release build branch. This is a couple of months ahead of what the stable branch is. The beta channel is the one that if you're here, if you're doing this and you're doing this because you just feel like it, not because this is the only way that you can somehow find a way to download Windows 11, the beta branch is probably the one that you're going to go after. Dev channel, this is where you're going to find your new features like a year before they come. Okay? Even my stupid ass stays away from the dev channel for the most part. Release preview, stable enough. Public release is actually kind of old. It's newer than what you're going to get from Microsoft. You're going to get more updates, more features and such than if you download from the Microsoft website. But it's the oldest ones. The one that you should really focus on is the beta channel. Okay, Windows hasn't changed that much. The beta channel is plenty stable. I'm actually on the beta channel and have been for some time. So let's say nobody uses ARM. You're crazy. You go to x64, select your version. Let's say it looks like this is the newest version. Then you hit next. I uncheck it just because I only use the Pro version. And you're going to want to hit all of these. Then you click download package. Now, also pay attention to this warning right here. If you're not on Windows 10 version 2004 or later, you won't have the proper back-end under the hood stuff required in order to build this version of the ISO. So just remember that. Frankly, there should be really nobody on that old ass version of Windows 10, but people are still running it, so it is what it is. But again, you're gonna hit download, and it's gonna give you a zip file that's way, way, way smaller than an ISO. You're gonna open up that zip file, rename it, rename the folder that it opens. You're gonna want to unzip it actually. Rename it so that there's no periods and no spaces. Okay? Then you're gonna run the CMD file or the DAT file or the batch file or whatever it is. It's going to open up PowerShell, not command prompt, PowerShell. And it's going to download direct from Microsoft an updated already. Even when you install Windows Fresh, you're going to have to update it first thing. 99% of those updates are already installed on your bare ISO when you do it like this. This is a way For some people, I even actually had this problem at one point. It would be stable. I would update to the newest updates, and then the whole machine would just be completely unstable, unusable. Constant crashing. It was a nightmare. Because Windows is just add more stuff on top, add more stuff on top, like a Jenga game, okay, for you old folks out there. What this does is it takes all of the updates and it streamlines them into your ISO. So instead of removing and adding and removing and adding, it just takes what it needs and makes it part of the base. I don't know why it's so much different, but it's just better that way. If it was my system, I would do it like this, and then I would build the ISO like this, and then I would come into Rufus and strip all the requirements out from the finished ISO. That's how I would do it for my personal machine. And then I would debloat from there. And if you guys want, I can maybe do a video on debloating, but it'll have to be after I get a capture card, because I want to do a full video start to finish on debloating from the ISO building stage. So if you guys want to see that video, let me know. Like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, I guess.